All right, young world, we back with another one. Check this out. Today on my YouTube channel, we going over Pyro. Go ahead, leave a like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications for your boy Young World. Today on this video, a simple video for y'all. I just want to explain how Pyro is different from the other burn tokenomics. Now, it's a lot of different burn tokens out right now, right? And I'm gonna pull them all up. We about to show this through Etherscan, right? All of the all of the burn tokens I'm referring to, or that I'm gonna pull up on this video, they've all done great. Like majority of them all have went over $100 million in market capital. Some have went higher. So shout out to all of the tokens I pull up on this video. But on this video, I just want to explain how Pyro burn works. Now it's real simple, right? What Pyro is doing is different than any other smart contract on the Ethereum blockchain is that it's burning from the total supply. That's what Pyro does. It burns from the total supply. Any altcoin that you ever invest in, you can go on Etherscan, you could check the total supply, the max total supply of the coin that you're investing in, right? What I realized is that the majority of every burn token, what they do is called the buyback burn. And that's when they send tokens to a dead wallet to reduce the total supply. But in my opinion, it's just kind of taken out of circulation, and that doesn't have as much impact on the price. Now, this is all a theory because Pyro is a one-on-one smart contract. It's a new contract that's out in the crypto space, right? It's definitely making a name for itself. I feel like it's going to be a dominant cryptocurrency of 2022. This tokenomic of burning from the total max supply, the total supply burn. That's all Pyro is. That's the utility of it. It's the fact that you get a true, highly deflationary asset that's burning from the total supply, that's growing in demand, right? It's reducing in supply, but it's growing in demand. So the asset is growing in value, and it's doing something unique. It's creating these like micro price squeezes. And if you in Pyro, you've already seen how the price squeeze work. When the supply is getting burnt, it gets burnt on the buy and sell too. It's 100% automated, right? It's fully automated. It gets burnt on the buy and sell. 6% of Pyro gets burnt on the buy, 6% gets burnt on the sell. Fully automated smart contract, 101. It's legendary in my eyes, right? So I got Etherscan pulled up right here just to give you a quick example of what I'm talking about, right? I haven't refreshed this page, but I know it's been buy and sell activity throughout the day, and I know this number is about to increase. Now, the thing I like, or was about to decrease, excuse me. The thing I like about Pyro is that it's visual, right? You can visually track the burn on Etherscan. Every morning I make a post giving you the updated number on where we at, how far we came along. But you could do this on your own. Like, there's some homework for everybody out there. You can literally do this on your own. If you get Pyro up on an Etherscan, take a screenshot of the total supply and come back to it an hour, 30 minutes later, and you're going to see. So we about to refresh this live on camera, right? Make sure y'all watching this, right? We're about to refresh. Pay attention to the total max supply, the number. Right now we at 697,000 Pyro, right? At the time of this video. I'm about to refresh it. Right? Did y'all see that? Now it's at 96,000, excuse me. And the holders also increase, right? Pyro is burning from the total supply on the buy and sell, right? It does it on the buy and sell. Whenever people buy Pyro, whenever people sell Pyro, it burns 6%, 12% roundhouse. It's a total supply burn, right? By this, it impacts the price more than if you burn it and just send it to a dead wallet. And like I said, it's just my theory. I got a theory that it could potentially go to 1 ETH, 1 Pyro with the price squeeze and the supply reduction and the growth of this community. This is a very strong community in cryptocurrency right now. So y'all saw it live on camera how you can track on Etherscan that Pyro is burning from the total supply. It's taking the coins off of the blockchain, right? It's taking the coins off of the ledger. Like you can no longer purchase, the same amount of Pyro as you were able to purchase yesterday. The supply is continuously reducing. So it's burning directly off of the blockchain. I feel like that's true burn technology to me, right? And that's why I'm super bullish on this project. I feel like it's the first of its kind. It's already people making copycats. Y'all. So that should tell you a lot about this project, man. People see the potential. They see the power of a total supply burn, and they notice an innovative smart contracts. No, let me pull up some examples for y'all, right? Before we get too far off, I just wanted to show y'all that. First example I want to use is, right, the king of all memes, Shiba. If anybody was around during the Shiba run, y'all know when Shiba came out, I was talking about it every single day, right? Anybody was around during Shiba, they know that one of the biggest things the community wanted, one of the biggest things the Shiba community, the Shiba army wanted was a burn, right? Shiba has a fucking quadrillion. They had, I forgot many, I think they had one quad. They had a quadrillion coins. It was so many Shiba, right? So many Shiba. They was realizing that in order to make, the price get to 1 cent, or it was like a 1 cent goal, which everybody wanted to get to 1 cent. They know in order for that to happen, right, it was needed like $1 trillion of market capital. So they was like, if we burn it, we can get to that quicker, right? But Shiba didn't have a burn tokenomic in place. So what they did was they sent it to a dead wallet. Now, if you go to, we're gonna check out all of my favorite burn tokens, right? You go to Shiba and you check on the Etherscan, you will see what's the top wallet, a dead wallet, y'all. The top wallet on Shiba is a dead wallet, as you can see right here. This is a dead wallet, and they have 41% of Shiba, right? That's $5 billion in a dead wallet. And what the dead wallet does is that it holds the floor. It's like having a dead wallet is like a seller that won't sell, right? You need that in certain projects, like for people to hold the floor, right? By them holding the floor, it holds up the chart. It's attractive. When new buyers come in, they say, oh, this project is holding up, still holding strong. The community is strong. I will invest in that, right? So you see Shiba, right? What Shiba did was they came out with a reward system where they told the community, if you want to burn your tokens, send them to this address. It will help the community. The community burnt over 41%, right? It allows Shiba to hold the floor. This also, was responsible for a lot of the growth. Like, I'm not saying nothing is wrong with a dead wallet burn, but if Shiba had a total supply burn, it would definitely affect the price way more than it has right here, right? So another project, right? Another project that does the buyback burn that I really like a lot. This is another project I like. Vault Inu, right? You see the current max supply on Vault, right? Current max supply on Vault, it will always stay the same, right? Just like on Shiba, the current supply, the max supply of Vault will always stay the same, because what Vault does, they also do a burn, right? They also do a burn. You can see top wallet on, the top 3 wallet on Vault is a dead wallet, right? It's a dead wallet. It looks like they have a staking contract. Yeah, it's a contract. It's the first one. Then the deployer. Then it's the dead wallet, right? And you can see in Vault, right, 3%, right? 3% of Vault is held in a dead wallet, and that's 1.9 million right now. And that creates a floor for Vault. So Vault, this is another burn token, right? This is a burn token But what they do is the buyback burn, right? Where the dev burns, where he buys back the chart and he sends it to a dead wallet, right? What this does is this holds the floor for a project. My whole theory on Pyro is that burning from the total supply instead of just sending to a dead wallet will have more direct impact on the price as the demand and as this project grows over time. Pyro burns from the total supply. It does not do a buyback, right? Now, somebody did comment and say, I see a null address for Pyro on the Etherscan, right? Is that considered a dead wallet? Yes, that is a dead wallet, right? What Pyro also does is it rinse out the buy bot and it rinse out the smart contract to other projects. And what these other projects do is they buy back Pyro, right? It's a percentage, like they get back 2%, some get back 3% back to Pyro. And because they not directly integrated within the smart contract of Pyro, they just send to a dead wallet and they buy back Pyro. But how the smart contract of Pyro works, on autopilot, like without any of the other sister projects, is that on the buy and sell, it burns from the total supply. Now, let me show y'all another legendary burn token that I was a part of. Clifford Inu, right? Clifford Inu, you see the total max supply, the total supply on Cliff is 1 trillion, right? It will always stay the same. It will always stay the same. The contract is designed like that. It's not designed to burn from the total supply. What it does, what all of these burn tokens do, is that on the buy and sell, the developer of the project gets a tax. It gets a tax sent to a wallet, and that wallet is accumulating Ethereum. It gets it in Ethereum, right? So we saw, if you even look at how much was burnt on Pyro, over $2 million was burnt on Pyro. So instead of that money being burnt like into off the blockchain, because Pyro burns the total supply off of the blockchain, right? And you can check it on Etherscan. Instead of that, the developer gets that money. The developer gets that money and they decide to buy back with the Ethereum. So as you can see, Cliff here, we can refresh. It'll always stay 1 trillion, right? It'll always stay 1 trillion. We look at the holders on Cliff. You can see, right? The top holder on Cliff is a dead wallet, right? And Cliff, and that dead wallet is holding 35% of Cliff. So if you ask Cliff how much is burnt, they'll say we burnt 35%. And right now, that wallet is holding $1.1 million, right? It's holding $1.1 million, right? And like I said, the dead wallet, this burn concept, we've seen it, right? We've seen it work multiple times. We've seen it work multiple times, multiple different projects. The dead wallet holds the floor, right? It does hold the floor for a project, but I don't think over the long term it has much effect on the price, right? It doesn't have as much of an impact on the price as if you burn in the total supply off of the blockchain. Again, Pyro is a total supply burn token that burns the tokens off of the blockchain. You could track Etherscan. You can see it in real time. After every buy and sell is automated, the dev can be asleep. The dev does not have to physically go in and buy back the chart, right? So let's go to another project, right? Another project y'all may or may have not known about, Talaria Eno. I was in a lot of deflationary projects, right? And this is another one. Tally, right? As you can see, 1 trillion total supply, right? We go to the holders. Top wallet holder is a dead address, right? Tally burnt 72%, right? And that's currently worth $400,000. And it's all reflective on the current market cap. Like I said, if these tokens was burning from the total supply, burning off of the blockchain, I feel like it would have more impact on the price long term. It would make the remaining supply of the coins more valuable. When demand is there, it would cause price squeezes. It would cause multiple price squeezes on the chart. If you study the Pyro chart, you will see how it went through multiple price squeezes, still going through price squeezes. So we're going to even pull up the chart for Pyro at the end, but I'm just trying to prove a point to y'all that a lot of burn tokens right out there, they claim they're doing a burn. What they're doing is they're actually sending tokens to a dead wallet, whether at the start of a project or during the course of the growth. They're doing buybacks and burns as the marketing wallets get ETH, right? They're doing buybacks and burns, and they just send it to a dead wallet. This essentially like takes the coins out of circulation. It doesn't take them off of the blockchain. It doesn't take them off of the ledger. You can still look at and check the total supply for a lot of these burn tokens, and the total supply remains the same. So Pyro, once again, what makes it different is that it's burning from the total supply. It's burning directly off the blockchain. You can track it in real time. You can track it on Etherscan. It's a one-on-one smart contract. I feel like it's a dominant tokenomic. It's already being duplicated, already being copied in the space. I'm super bullish on it, right? I'm super bullish on it. Shout out to everybody in the comments. I see everybody in the comments. One ETH, one Pyro. Pyro is the token of the year. Make sure y'all smash the like button. We got to keep it pushing, right? We got to keep it pushing. So another one is the burn token, right? Let me see. Is it Shiba Doge burn? How would you put it up? Shiba Doge burn. Yeah, okay. All right. This is another one, right? Burn. You can see. I forgot what the max supply this number is, but yeah, they burnt or they sent a certain amount to a dead wallet. But I screenshotted this and I came back and tracked it, and you can screenshot this same number. The total supply will stay the same on burn too, right? The total supply will stay the same. It will not change on the buy and sell. And this burn token, they actually claim that they were burning it off of the blockchain, and they're not. If we go to the Etherscan and the top holders, you will see, right, the top holder is a dead wallet. And let me just give you some definition on dead wallet. If y'all click on the dead wallet, right, I forgot to point this out. If you click on the dead wallet and you go further into the dead wallet, you're going to see this quote, right? This address is commonly used by projects to burn tokens, reducing the total supply. This is what projects want to do, right? This is what they want to figure out. They want to figure out how to burn the token, how to reduce the total supply, and Pyro has figured it out. Click on any one of the burn addresses. They will give you a definition of what it is, right? This address is commonly used by projects to burn tokens, reducing the total supply. But it's not actually taking the total supply off of the blockchain. It's not taking the total supply off the blockchain. It's sending it to a dead wallet. And like I said, that affects the price in the short term. Like if somebody come and just buy, $50,000 worth of Pyro right now, right? It would affect it in the short, like it's going to affect it, in the short term, like if they just burnt it, right? But if 50,000 got removed off of the blockchain completely, I think long term that's going to have a higher effect on the price when trading volume begins again, and when trading volume picks up. But you can click on the burn wallet on any one of these projects. It'll give you the definition of it. It's used so projects can burn their tokens, reducing their total supply, but it doesn't actually reduce the total supply. I always do that when the video good. My bad, y'all. I always do that when the video is good. Let me go back. We back on. So my bad, y'all. StreamYard. So I'm giving y'all the most simple, easy to understand explanation of why Pyro is a one-of-one smart contract. Why is it different than others? You know, it's burning directly from the total supply. Simple. It's like a simple innovation that's going to cause a ripple effect. It's going to cause a massive change. It's like a simple innovation that's going to cause a massive change in the cryptocurrency space. Now we only 22 days old. Pyro is very young, right? It's a very young project, but I feel like it's going to be one of the most dominant cryptocurrencies this year, right? That's just my opinion. And none of this is financial advice, you already know, but I feel like the total supply burn is a great tokenomic, right? I've witnessed all of these burn tokens. Like a lot of these burn tokens have done over 100. A lot of these burn tokens I pulled up has done over 100 million. Right? Tally didn't do 100 million. It probably did like 5 million. Right? It probably did like 5 million. Clifford did over 200 million. Vault 200 million. I forgot how high the burn token this one actually went, but right now it's even sitting at 25 million. So the fact that it's fully diluted 25 million is still like, it's still great. You know what I'm saying? So all of these different burn projects, they do what's called a buyback burn. Can't think of anyone else off the top of my head right now, but Vault, I know Vault does it. I know Clifford did it. I know Tally does it. I know the Shiba Doge burn token does it. So let me pull up the chart. Let me pull up, go back on the Ether scan. Cliff, Vault, Shiba, Pyro. All right. We got Pyro here. And you see it is one dead wallet on Pyro. But like I explained, that comes from the kickback from the sister projects because it can't be written in the contract for them to burn Pyro, like how Pyro burns directly from the smart contract on autopilot. So what they do is they send to a dead wallet, they do a buyback, and it's already bought back over 50 ETH. Like that wallet, right? 15,000 Pyro right now is over $100,000. So yeah, so they did a significant buyback already just from the sister projects. But how Pyro works, right? How Pyro works is it burns from the total supply. You could track it on Etherscan. Let's see if we could catch one in real time. We might be able to catch it in real time if buy and sell activity goes on. Right? You see how it just dropped? Did y'all see that? Y'all saw that, right? It just dropped in real time. So I'm telling you, it's visual. Like you can literally track it on Etherscan. I'm bullish on that. Like the fact that I can see this total supply dropping is burning directly from the blockchain, right? And like I said, I've been a part of multiple different projects where they will burn tokens and they do what's called a buyback burn, right? That's simply what they do is the developer gets Ethereum in a wallet. They can name it everything, the treasury. They can name it the DAO wallet. They can name it the buyback wallet. They could say it's a marketing tax, right? They name it a lot of different things, but essentially what's going on behind the scenes is that the dev is getting Ethereum off the buy and sell, and it can get in the hundreds of thousands. It can get in the millions quick, right? We saw Pyro burn, them at $3 million in 20 days. So, these devs, they could be sitting on a lot of money real quick. And what they do is they would, honorable devs. I'm not saying that every dev is honorable. But what they do is they take the money from that pot and they buy back the chart, right? And this affects the price in the short term. They send it to a dead wallet. They show the community, it's in a dead wallet. It's bullish news. community buys back. They feel like the project has a certain level of support, right? What Pyro does is burns from the total supply, burns off of the blockchain, right? My theory is that this is going to have a more significant impact on the price over time rather than doing the buyback to a dead wallet. Now, if y'all don't understand that, if y'all think it's like some complex, it's nothing really too complex. It's very simple to understand to me. Like, I understood it day one, right? But some people need to be told over and over how the smart contract works. They may look at this like as a meme coin, but this is a truly deflationary token, right? It's a highly deflationary token on the Ethereum blockchain. You see people saying 1 Pyro, 1 ETH because they understand the math. It's even somebody in the group, you know, shout out to Crypto Wall Street, but I recommend joining the Telegram for Pyro. Crypto Wall Street, he goes on VC just about every day, and he explains the supply shock, right? What Pyro is going to go through is called a supply shock, right? And that's when the supply gets lower and lower, and the demand keeps increasing, and the price shoots up like dramatically, like it's going to climb dramatically, y'all. So Crypto Wall Street explains this. He breaks down all of the math on how many Ethereum is needed left. Last time he explained it, it was about 50 ETH, I believe, was needed to be held on a chart, bought and held on a chart. Then within like the next buying activity, next trading activity, supply shock would happen, right? Supply shock would happen after the 50 ETH hold. So I'm bullish because I know we can get 50 more ETH in this project. You know, whether it takes a month, 2 months, I feel like we got a great opportunity right here. This is like buying Bitcoin on Ethereum blockchain. It's a highly deflationary token. It works. Like, we've seen it work multiple times. We've seen Pyro go from $2 to $6 in one trading day. We've seen it go from $5 to $10 in one trading day. We've seen it work. Right now, Pyro is, you know, it's consolidating. Pyro is consolidating right now, but it's consolidating in the high sevens, you know, the $8, $9 range. That's where it's consolidating at. Look like it's about to break out too. Gonna go on a breakout run toward like $15 to $20. So this is the one for me, man. Like, I'm most bullish on this, and it's making me look at all of the other projects that developers are putting out. Like, y'all gotta just come with something different, because I think, you know, I mean, I know it's gonna be a certain amount of people that still buy whatever, you know, they favorite Schiller promote, or whatever they favorite crypto YouTuber or crypto Twitter dude promote. It's still people that's gonna buy whatever they say, right? But me personally, I feel like now, me being exposed to what Pyro is, it makes me look at every other project and have higher expectations, like higher. It makes me set different boundaries for what I decide to ape in, when I decide to invest in. Like I said, like, I know a lot of people are DGens, but like, I'm a real Chad in the space, and you know, I could ape in, I could just throw money around like y'all, but I'd rather just invest in solid projects. So let's refresh it one more time. Let's see if it changed. Right now we at 600,000, wait, 696,248 or 49, excuse me. Stayed the same. It must not been no buys, right? But it changes in real time whenever it's a buy or sell on Pyro. Let me go to the chart. Yeah, we talking about Pyro is currently sitting at $5.7 million of market capital, 830 holders. Right now, for 1 ETH, you would get 241 Pyro. If we zoom out, you can see how the chart is looking, forming a second bull flag, prime for a breakout. We currently at $7.89 on Pyro. All right, and this what happened last time, right? You can see right here, formed a little mini bull flag, went on the run. Price Price shock right here. This was a price shock. We went from $2 all the way up to $6. You know, consolidated. Somebody sold off, back down to $2. We was consolidating in a $2 range. From here, we went from I believe it was actually like a top of a two. It was like 290, and then we shot all we broke out of that red candle and we shot all the way up. Right, we shot up to like $6. Right, yeah. From that $2 point, we shot up to $6. That was another price squeeze. Then right here, it went down. It was like 588. Then from 588, we shot all the way up to $10.66. It corrected down, right? And from there, it was a sell-off down to 7. The price squoze up to 9. And right here, we've been bouncing around like $9 to $7. $9 to the high sevens on Pyro is where we've been at. So it's definitely like it's about to break out. It did it before, like the same pattern. People are holding strong. The community is bullish. They know what we have. We have a truly appreciating asset. The supply is reducing. The demand is increasing. We lay a lot of groundwork for Pyro. I feel like all we got to do moving forward with Pyro is continue to promote it, continue to explain what this project is, and it'll do good. Like I said, I'm not saying that, I'm super bullish on Pyro. I think it's the best cryptocurrency out right now. I think it's Bitcoin on Ethereum blockchain. I feel like it's an innovative smart contract. It's going to be a dominant force in cryptocurrency, right? And I know it's going to get over $100 million in market capital. It deserves over $100 million in market capital. All we got to do is keep putting in the work. And I feel like it's going to be a good project, right? I know it's going to be a good project. I'm aping in Blue Horseshoe. Shout out to Blue Horseshoe. Good entry point right now. Facts. I ape. Pyro is a good entry right now. We got new utility coming soon. Y'all been hearing about that. Good entry point on Pyro. I hope the top 20 whales don't dump the price on no. They're not. You know what I'm saying? Why dump on a forever appreciating token? Yeah. Jan, thanks for your rock solid support. I'm with you. Hey, shout out to Craig. I'm big on Pyro. I just feel like, man, I've been a part of so many projects. Like, I truly have experience in the DeFi space. I'm not like the other influencers, man. If you do your homework on Jan World, I've been a part of so many big projects. The first person talking about them, it's not like that I look for the accolades, but it's history. You know what I'm saying? Like you can go back and see, when I was first on a lot of these projects that are big right now. And right now I'm first on Pyro. And it seems as though, to a certain degree, like everybody, they kind of like fade in Pyro, or they like certain amount of people, they don't want to call it because they know it's successful. But I truly believe in this project right now. So whatever Pyro does in the future, for me believing in it right now, like I deserve all of the fruits, because some people are going to believe in it when it's successful, right? And I believe in it in a growing stage early, before the crowd. I believe in Pyro before the crowd, before 1,000 holders, before 10,000 holders. I believe in Pyro. So, whatever comes from it, I deserve it. A lot of top rallies have sold, and Pyro is still here. Yeah, you can't really Jeep Pyro. Like you can sell it off, and you could make the price go down a little bit, but it's getting more and more expensive to buy back your position. So if somebody does get out of Pyro, we actually happy. Like, you know what I'm saying? If somebody has a big wallet and they sell all of their position, it's bullish. Like get out. You know what I'm saying? Because as you're getting out, you burning the total supply. You helping us in the long term, right? You get your little 9 ETH, 5 ETH in the short term, okay, that's cool, right? That's cool for you in the short term. But what you're doing is you helping this project in the long term because you're burning the total supply. As more buys come in, which they will, right, the price will shoot up very quickly. Just off macro buys, off small buys, the price will squeeze back up to the point where you sold at. And then if you wanted to buy, it's not the same amount of coins you will get. It's not the same amount of coins in circulating, well, in total supply, right? Whenever you buy Pyro, there will never be the same amount of coins in total supply. Whenever you buy Pyro, you got to understand that. So if you buy today, tomorrow you will never see the same amount of the same amount of tokens you bought in the total supply. You won't see it. It's continuously reduced. It's becoming more and more deflationary. It's rapid. Like I said, it's a new project. We only got 800 holders. We building up our name, right? And I feel like it's gonna be a dominant force. That's it. Creating a gamma price squeeze, forcing the price shoot up at the top. Yeah. And you have to educate yourself on a gamma price squeeze because it's happened before in crypto. It has been like deflationary tokens that shot up, right? Crypto Wall Street, he made examples about this, but it's been deflationary tokens in cryptocurrency with low supply that shot up and did crazy price squeeze. I think one was called YFI or Yearn Finance, right? If you look at Yearn Finance, the total supply is all the way down to like 11,000, and each coin is worth $11,000. So it's like, but if you look at the chart, it was one point where it was worth $20,000 per coin. So who knows what this could do? Like I said, we're still early. If you hear you're an early believer in this project, and I just feel like it's gonna shake up the space. It's already shaking up the cryptocurrency space. Pyro. One guy sold 77 ETH in Pyro. Yeah, and don't have none of that ETH. He was buying. I tracked the wallet. He was buying all type of different meme coins. Wrecking charts. There's a lot of projects he was in. He was wrecking the chart, selling. Losing ETH, and you could have still been in Pyro. You could have been a top wallet in Pyro with a lot of money in Pyro. So it's like, I don't know, but everybody got their own investment strategy, right? Some holder can sell 90 ETH in Pyro still, yeah. Like for real, like I don't feel like Pyro is cheatable. Like definitely not. Like with more people realizing the value, if it go down low enough, people gonna see that as an opportunity, right? People gonna see that as an opportunity. If a sell off come and it's deep, like like we saw like a $5, we went all the way down to $5. I'm talking about that shit would get bought up so fast. That shit would get bought up so fast because people know where this is going now. Like, like I said, repetition. Like sometimes you got to be told something over and over and over for it to click. You got to be told certain things over and over for it to click in your mind. Then when it click, you like, oh shit. And then you got to see examples too. Like when I visually saw that Pyro was burning from the total supply, how bullish our community is. The people who got involved, it's not like the other Pyro forks or anything. It's something completely original and unique. That's why I support it. I can't be a part of a Pyro fork that's trying to do the same thing we doing and y'all not shouting us out, giving us no type of credit. Y'all just trying to run off with the wave. Like I can't be a part of that. And people been shilling me projects like that, but if you're not official partner with Pyro, I can't. Yesser said Pyro to $10 tonight. Let's push it. Pyro to $20, $30 soon, very soon. How long are you thinking until we hit 15 bones? A week, a month? I don't know. When Pyro breaks out, it's gonna break out. Buy before the breakout. I'm telling y'all, like Buy before the breakout. The breakout could happen tonight. You know, I might get off live and somebody might see this video. They might get inspired, sitting on a party pack of ETH, and they may start buying the chart. So I'm just letting you know, like, just buy before the breakout. Nobody can necessarily time the chart. If y'all watch, like, each video, like, even before Pyro went to $10 for the first time, people didn't know. They was like, when is it gonna go back to $6? Is it gonna be a week? Is it gonna be this? Is it gonna be that? Like, nobody knows. But it broke out from $5 to $10 in one day. It did it in one day. So how long will it take for Pyro to hit $15? I don't know. I think it's gonna when it do hit $15 for the first time, I feel like it's gonna be in one trading day. I feel like it's gonna happen in one trading day. Like, you know, throughout maybe 3-4 hours of trading volume, it's gonna hit $15 in a single day though. So whenever that happens, whenever the day happens, you don't want to be buying it when it's 15. You want to gather as much Pyro as you can right now. And when it does run, you know, at least you bought in, at least you dollar cost average at the right price. You know. And shout out to everybody. We had even Adam Shelton tapped in. He said 1 ETH, 1 Pyro. Shout out to everybody. If this coin actually burns every month, I'll buy it. It burns every fucking hour. You know, you can track it on Etherscan in real time. It burns after every buy and sell. So whenever a buy and sell occurs, you could track it on Etherscan. You don't have to wait a month. It doesn't burn like a monthly burn. It burns every single day. Every single day it burns, right? The best entry point is now, right now, you know, right now. That's the best entry point. Let's see what everybody's talking about. Facts. Jan, has the sister coin out yet? The sister coin, I believe it's coming out later on. You know, Jan, I'm teaching my 12-year-old boy about Pyro right now, watching your live. Thanks. Yeah. What you have to understand about Pyro is very simple, is that it's burning from the total supply. Creating a deflationary asset in cryptocurrency has been highly sought after. Bitcoin is a deflationary asset. It's only 21 million Bitcoin. Why is Bitcoin so valuable? Because it's a deflationary asset. People in Bitcoin know every 4 years what happens is called a Bitcoin halving, meaning they cut the block reward in half, making it more difficult to mint Bitcoin. And there's only 21 million that can ever be minted. Makes it more difficult every 4 years to mint it. So this in turn makes the price, makes the value of it, right, go up. Like if it became harder and harder to mine diamonds, if it became harder and harder, more taxing to mine gold, the price of the gold that's left is going to go up because it's harder to get any more of it. Pyro is burning from the total supply. It's reducing on every buy and sell. It's reducing. And demand is increasing. It's going to get harder and harder to get a Pyro, to buy a Pyro. So the worth of the Pyro that's there is going to be worth way more. It's simple. It's so simple. It clicked on day one for me. It literally clicked on day one for me. Like I saw it was burning from the total supply. You know, I'm a visual learner also. I'm a great listener, but I'm a visual learner. And when I saw on the Etherscan that it was burning directly off of the blockchain, Pyro burns off of the blockchain. It does not send to a dead wallet. The dead wallet that you see on Pyro's Etherscan is from the sister projects that pay Pyro back. You know, Pyro is like a landlord. It can lease out the burn bot and it can lease out the smart contract to different projects. These projects have to pay back Pyro a tax. And that tax, because our smart contract is automated, right? It's an automated smart contract, meaning that it burns from the total supply on the buy and sell. It's a renounced smart contract, meaning that it can't be changed, right? The contract is renounced, so it cannot be changed. And because of that, these sister projects what they do is they just buy back Pyro and it gets sent to a dead wallet. So not only we got like both effects, we got the effect of the total supply burn, the supply shock, the reducing supply, the burning off of the blockchain. We have that, and then we have the original buyback burn, right? The buyback burn that's taking projects to over $100 million. We got that aspect as well. So, I mean, what? Like, what y'all want to do? What y'all want to do? Like, it's big Pyro. Facts, Jan Moses, for the people who join that Patreon. Yeah, make sure y'all join the Patreon ASAP. Nobody having my Pyro. Hey, shout out to Khalid, man. Nobody touching that Pyro, man. We have Organic on board. Thanks, Jan. I appreciate you. And shout out to Mr. Organic, man. A real one. You know what I'm saying? A real one. Like I said, I've been advocating for Pyro behind the scenes. I know this is a community-driven project. I truly believe in a tokenomics. I feel like it's a one-on-one original contract. So for the community, I was just using connections that I have to move the project further. I know that I can reach certain people. I know who watch me. I know it's a lot of people that y'all wouldn't even expect, like that I can get in contact with. And Mr. Organic was one of those people. Like, I reached out to Mr. Organic. He hit me back the same day. And I got him on board. I was just telling him, like, it's a new innovative smart contract. It burns from the total supply, and he was hype about it. Like, he was hype about it. He did say he gotta like get more understanding on it, right? Get a better understanding on it. But I'm sharing with him all of the information, right? And he 100% backing us. Like, he said, he gonna use his platform, all his platforms. Like, he got a podcast, Instagram, and a YouTube channel. He gonna use his platforms to help push Pyro. So I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate Mr. Organic for even reaching back to me as fast as he did, because I reached out to a lot of people. Like, some people didn't hit me back till weeks later. Some people didn't even respond. But I reached out to a lot of people, telling people about Pyro when it was $2. Like, I was trying to tell people about Pyro when it was $2. I first ever posted it on my Instagram when it was like 40 cents. So I've been advocating for Pyro because, like I said, it's a smart contract that I haven't seen. Right? I've been a part of multiple different smart contracts. It's something that I haven't seen, man. So yeah, absolutely. If you don't believe in product, yeah, just leave. Like, I swear, like, sell your bag. Like, I would love to buy, a couple thousand more Pyro for cheaper than what it is worth right now. Like, to get 1,000 Pyro is down there like $10,000, almost $10,000 now to get 1,000 Pyro. So it's like, it's expensive. Like, so but when somebody sells off, they burn in the total supply. Not only are you giving a great entry point to other people, but you burning the total supply. So then when people do start buying, you're gonna see the prices shooting back up crazy high, like fast, like faster than it should be shooting on. You're like, what the fuck? And then that person who sold, now the price is way higher. So if they did want to get back in, now they gotta pay more. You're gonna have less tokens, and it's just, I really like how Pyro did it, man. It's like, it's so simple, but it's so effective. And my theory is that this is gonna have a greater impact on the price. It's gonna help the price squeeze and increase over time, other than how the dead wallet burn works. We appreciate your burns, yeah. Jan, wouldn't it be fire if Pyro distributes ETH reflections to holders for every buy and sell? Yeah. Hey, it's a lot of different ways. I got a feeling that you already know they already coming out with the projects. But developers are watching, and some of them watching like, oh, I like that project. Some of them watching like, how can I make a better one? You know what I'm saying? So people already trying to make a better pyro, and you know, whatever they gonna do. But me personally, I'm gonna only support the original. Right? I'm gonna only support the original. I feel like I feel like a lot of people watch me. You know, they watch my moves, how I move, and if I start jumping around in other projects, you know, they gonna start jumping around in other projects, and it could potentially like hurt the growth of Pyro. So I feel like it's still early, and I just want to give a certain amount of attention to Pyro, you know, until it's at where I see it's going. I'm not about to just abandon it, you know. Where can you do a buy limit 1 inch, 25? A buy limit, a limit buy? I'm not sure. I mean, you could buy this on Uniswap. I got the buy link in the description. Right. I updated my Pyro description now. In every Pyro video I do moving forward, there will be a buy link. Right. You put in work, it will pay you off. What you're doing for Young World Community, Pyro Community, Sister Projects Community. We appreciate you, Mr. Young. Hey, y'all, I appreciate y'all. We definitely going hard. All right. Wow, you're so great. Thanks for believing in Pyro, pushing the project with a visionary. Shout out to Slim Baby. Thanks for the comment, Slim. You know, I appreciate you. Jeff, the producer, says smash the like button. Make sure y'all smash the like button. Make sure y'all smash that like button. Do the right thing. Smash the like button. I was always curious about YF. I can't even say that shit. But you meant like YFI. I know what you meant, like the Yearn Finance. Yeah, like they went all the way to like 11,000. Well, they sitting at 11,000 right now. They went up to 20,000 per coin, but the supply reduced all the way down to 11,000. So it was only 11,000 left to be bought, and it shot the price up to a crazy number. Yeah, world, right? And I got a feeling like also it's gonna get to a point, Pyro gonna get so big that people gonna be buying like how they buy fractions of a ETH or fractions of a Bitcoin. They're gonna buy fractions of a Pyro, right? It's gonna be fractions of a Pyro being bought. So get in this while before the crowd. You know, I say get in before the crowd, before everybody gets here, and it's like just crazy hype and you know parabolic shit going on. Facts on facts on facts. Yep, I mentioned it last week. YFI was in the six, then it shot up to 2K, then 7K, then passing 14K, then 20K, then near 15 or 50K. Yeah, that's like the best example of what could potentially happen to Pyro. These price squeeze in it. And y'all have seen the price squeeze even on this video. I don't know if y'all been looking at the price right now. We at 790. It just shot up 4 cents. Like it went from 777, then it went to 786, then it went to 790. And if you look at the buys, they all little buys. I mean, somebody bought an ETH, but other than that, like they all little buys. They all little buys. 2 Pyro, 24 Pyro, 9 Pyro, and somebody bought 256 Pyro. All little macro buys that squeeze the price, and it's because the supply is reducing. The supply is reducing. People still buying. It's gonna squeeze that price, and y'all gonna witness it. That's why I'm like, I'm so confident in Pyro. You know, I go against anybody. I debate anybody. I heard them talking. Yes, it got back to your boy Young World. Yes, I heard all of the talk. I will gladly debate anybody about Pyro. You know what I'm saying? It's not my project. This is a community-driven project I found on live. I'm an investor. You know, I'm just an experienced investor in this space. I've been a part of multiple projects. I've been a part of them first. I've been a part of multiple projects first. We got to, you know what I'm saying, put an emphasis on that shit. You know, before they got popular, before they got all big and everybody started talking about it, I've always been an original believer in a lot of these projects that did crazy numbers. So, yeah. Looking forward for the day Vault and the Pyro team up to innovative project. Yeah. Vault and Pyro team up. And shout out to Vortoshi. Shout out to Pablo. I know they watching, or they probably have seen or heard about Pyro. So I would definitely, like, if I was the person that can make that connection, if anybody can make that connection between Pyro and Vault, it's me. I work with the Vault team and I work with Pyro. Just from all of my work, they definitely acknowledge me in the community from all of the work I put in. So yeah, I could definitely make that connection between Vault and Pyro. I feel like a lot of communities need to come together, you know what I'm saying? But Pyro kind of like the black sheep, is like the new innovative technology, but with the right support, we're gonna do what we're gonna do regardless. Like, whether people support us or not, I feel like we're gonna do what we do regardless as a community, just from our raid and our shilling. Us as a community spreading the word of Pyro, we're gonna garner a certain amount of attention. We're gonna bring certain investors. And I feel like I said, we already laid a certain groundwork for Pyro. It is known. Like, Pyro is known throughout the community. Trust me. It's like one of them projects that they looking at like, okay, we know what Pyro is. Like, it's not like, unknown at all. Slow down, Jan. You giving too much game. What do you got to say to that? Big Pyro. Yeah. You check the supply now again. Yeah, it's changed. It's always changing. Pyro supply is always changing. Right? It's always going up and down in price. Well, I say up and down in price. Up and down in supply. Up and down in supply. Organic, the God. 3 of them. Jan and Organic, straight banger. Yeah, Mr. Organic. He dropping way more videos on Pyro. He about to be talking about Pyro all month. So, shout out to Mr. Organic. We locked in. And yeah. Mr. Organic dropping a video, promoted us today. The first one. Yeah, it's more coming. Amazing stream. Let's get it. Hey, shout out to Adam Shelton. Also a real one, reached out to Adam. I know Adam was seeing Pyro. Adam was one of the first people that responded back to me quick. He's like, yeah, I'm with it. So shout out to Adam, and he's been a true supporter of Pyro. Like, when I explained everything to him, he did more research. They gave very educated videos. So shout out to Adam, man, just for the support. And also December DeMarco, man. Like, both of them, I reached out to both of them because I was trying to reach out to all of the influencers. I feel like I be seeing some of the projects, a lot of influencers posts. I'm like, man, if y'all gonna talk about that, y'all might as well talk about this, because this is a true project that can do something. So I was reaching out to everybody, but shout out to everybody that tapped back in. Herb just swinging through for my lunch break. Hey, shout out to William. Will Mac, my brother. We got Adam Shell. We got everybody in the building. Charles X. 1 Bitcoin, 1 Pyro. Talk your shit. You the best. Hey, shout out to Lewis. Pyro, let's fucking go. Big Pyro. Been following Jan since the old pad on the couch. Yeah. Since I lived in Southwest. Back when I was in my $500 apartment out in Southwest, man, getting it in. Running it up on crypto. Right. Running it up on crypto in the trenches. I was in the middle of the trenches, y'all. If y'all would have came to my apartment, you probably wouldn't have got out the car. So the supply burn increases the price of the token. Yeah, it's simple math. It's supply and demand, right? You have a depreciating supply, right? Your supply it's a deflationary token, so it's deflates going down. Your supply is reducing, right? But your demand is increasing, right? When your supply reduce and your demand increase, all products, any product that you have goes through a price squeeze. We seen this during the pandemic, man. I don't know if y'all remember, but they was running out of tissue paper. They was running out of hand sanitizer. They was running out of masks. So what was happening? What was happening because they was running out of hand sanitizer tissue? People were selling it for the high. People were selling it for the high retail arbitrage. They was buying it for the low, selling it for a premium, right? Because of supply and demand. So Pyro is burning from the total supply directly off of the blockchain. You can track it on Etherscan. The prices, the supply is going down. It's reducing. It's reducing right now as we speaking. It's going down. If somebody buy or sell, it'll reduce in real time, right? In the next buy, right, it won't be the same amount of Pyro left for the next buy. So the next buy causes a price squeeze, and it shoots the price up, right? And this happened. We've seen this on the Pyro chart. If you look, we've seen it early. We've seen one bull flag right here. We've seen another one right here. We've seen another one right here. And the next breakout run is going to run up to next breakout run. So one right here. Then one happened right here. Right. This was another little price squeeze. Then one happened right here. We had plateau right here. Then one happened right here. Another price squeeze happened right here. And just been fluctuating. And it's like it literally can shoot off at any moment, y'all. And the next area we looking at is like the $15, $20 range, right? Right here. Like for the next leg up is in the $15 to $20 range for Pyro. So I recommend getting in. And that chart is healthy. Anybody that read chart, analyze charts, that chart is super bullish, right? Anybody that can break down charts, they know that chart's super bullish, and it's something to pay attention to, man. Yeah. And this is all live, so I know everybody like I broke it down precisely. If I did mess up on anything, leave a comment. You know, I'm giving all of this to y'all live off the top of how I understand Pyro, how it's clicking in my brain, right? It's easy for me to explain because I understand. It's real simple. Pyro is burning from the total supply. It's burning the supply off of the blockchain. By burning off of the blockchain, it's reducing the supply of Pyro, and by the demand of Pyro increasing, this is causing multiple price squeezes, even on macro buys, even on small buys, it's shooting the price of Pyro up by cents. So it's a asset that you buy. If you buy Pyro today, it'll never be the same amount of Pyro in total supply. Whenever you buy Pyro, it will never be the same amount. And this project is growing. It's growing fast. We already at 830 holders, less than a month old. I'm just happy to see where it's going to be at, like in the next, couple months, because also Ethereum is running, right? Ethereum is at 1800. I was watching videos. They saying, oh, it's a fake pump. Ethereum going to go back to this or that. But the fact that Ethereum is pumping, like whenever, Ethereum, like let's say if it continues to grow, it goes to 2,000. Ethereum goes to 4,000, like back to 2,500, 3,000. Like if Ethereum continues to grow, it's going to affect all of the altcoins on the Ethereum blockchain. Y'all know Pyro is an altcoin on the Ethereum blockchain. In order to buy Pyro, you have to buy Ethereum, right? You see that right here, WE/Pyro. You have to buy Ethereum first to buy Pyro. So you buy Pyro on Uniswap, real easy to buy. All you gotta do is load the ETH on your wallet, swap it out for Pyro. But yeah, ready to go get some more, waiting for the gas to drop. Yeah, I'm in there. Shout out to Tiff. Good look at Jan. Yeah, shout out to Tiff. I appreciate your support. Yan for Pyro president. Hey, let him know. Every coin in the Pyro ecosystem is going to move, load the bags. Yeah, load up. You know, we got Tiff and Pyro at a low supply back in August. It created a gamma squeeze, right? Yeah, I think Yearn Finance, I don't know the full tokenomics on it. Don't get me wrong, but it's just one example that was used. But it had a low supply and it went through a price squeeze, right? Pyro is reducing in supply and it's going to get to a certain number that's going to cause a crazy price squeeze. You just got to be patient. And a lot of people are not going to be patient. A lot of people going to sell their bags not knowing what they're selling. And they're going to look back at their Coinbase wallets and they're going to look back and see the amount of money they could have had if they would have just held. And it's going to be life-changing. So I'm telling you, do what you want to do. Like if you, I always recommend taking profits, right? I always recommend taking profits. So if you got to take profits for you, your family, your loved ones, take profits, man. But if you can hold this project, understand you holding potentially the next Bitcoin on the Ethereum blockchain. Like I know that's bullish information. It's not financial advice. It's just based on my theory. I think Pyro is gonna squeeze all the way up to at least the price of one Ethereum. It's gonna at least go to one Ethereum. We know it's gonna go to 100. Everybody knows about the squeeze up to $15 to $20. But like when I see it hit one Pyro, one ETH, that's when it 100% confirmed in my brain that okay, it was right. Like that's how it works. And when Pyro does go to one Pyro, one ETH, I'm talking about game changer throughout the entire cryptocurrency space. Complete game changer because not only is it going to click in my mind, but it's going to click in the community of Pyro, and everybody going to be bullish on that shit. Everybody going to, be talking from experience. Like, bro, I was in Pyro and I seen the price squeeze of it go. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're going to be talking from experience. They're going to know what's going on, and it's going to be a new standard in the whole cryptocurrency space. And that's really what I want to create. It ain't that I want the best, cryptocurrency project. I just want to be a part of something that's game changing, that shifts the cryptocurrency space. And that's what we're doing. That's what we create with Pyro. So let me read some of these last comments. I'm going to get off live. We've been on live for an hour. Jan, this information is valuable as fuck. Yeah. I try to be a man of value. I try to be a man of value and provide as much value as possible. Big Pyro, ETH party tonight. Shout out to Yeser. Hell yeah, they would pay a premium for that black sheep coat. Think about it. Get in 6.5 million. Easy 12x to 100 million. Yeah. If you know, you know. All right. If you know, you know. So let's look at Pyro real quick. Did I do it right? Oh no. All right, so let me pull up another screen. Right. Oh, we just shot to $8.04. I'm telling y'all, look at that. Like I looked away. It was just at 790. I looked away. Fantastic examples, John. If they don't get it by now, I feel sorry for them. Hey, yeah. Like I'm not about to get up here. I'm not arguing with nobody. Like I'm not arguing with nigga. I'm not about to overly explain and stress myself out. If y'all don't understand what's in front of you, then you're just gonna miss the opportunity. Like this is not a regular fucking meme coin that just got created. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of people been so traumatized by this space, man. Like if you got a weak stomach, this not for you, man. Like you're gonna lose. Like if you stay in this altcoin, meme coin space, you either got rug pulled, you lost money. The dev came on camera, doxed themselves, and ran off with the money. Like it's all type of shit that we experienced over the past year. So a lot of people the pre-sale rug pull. It's all type of shit that happens in cryptocurrency that probably traumatize people, make them look at every project the same. Like, it's just a meme coin. Writing that off. Fading this, fading that. But I feel like Pyro is something that you shouldn't fade. It's technology. It's true burn, blockchain technology. You could track the ether scan. You can see it burning off the total supply. You can see the coins getting removed from the blockchain. We are growing strong community, contract renounced, liquidity locked, big whales involved, right? Like I'm sitting on a party pack of ETH, and I really just be waiting on it to go to a right number, like if I ever want to buy in. But trust me, I have enough Pyro. I have enough Pyro. Like if it does anything that I was saying on this video, go to $100, go to 1 ETH, 1 Pyro, I am set. I don't have to really buy anymore. But I'm letting y'all know this is a great opportunity. It's a great opportunity, y'all. What up, Jan? I appreciate you, brother. You a real one, yeah. You know, my mama and my daddy raised a real one. Hey, Jan, so you're from Southwest Philly? No, I lived in Southwest Detroit. You ever heard of Big Meech? You ever heard of BMF? Yeah, I live right around the corner from where they grew up at. Like right around the corner, I could go walk to Big Meech house, his old house. Last time I bought a token on Uniswap, it wouldn't let me sell it. I confirmed, click the swap. It will load 2 seconds and go back to the swap page. I even changed the slippage. Well, what happened if I buy Pyro? No, Pyro is a low tax coin, so you can set your slippage to 7. If you set your slippage to 7, you can get in and out of Pyro. It's a low tax coin. All of the taxes go to the burn. It's no dev wallet. It's no marketing wallet. It won't happen when you buy Pyro. No, that won't happen. You just gotta change the slippage to 7. That's it. 1 Pyro, 1 ETH. You only need like 500 to 1,000 while supplies last, and it's surprise cheap. I'm up to 1,000 Pyro. Yeah. Yon World, you are the GOAT. Every buy and sell burns off of the blockchain. Buybacks burns from project we decide to partner with. That's facts. Keep your favorite projects. Just ask them, help them out. Hey, shout out to Derek. Phase 2 utility coming out in 5 hours. That's what's up. Phase 2 utility coming out. Clip that part of the video, Jan. Y'all can clip the video. I need to clip the video. Can you the bees or to see him shut up? I mean, it's whatever. Like, I wanted to do it today. Jake said they want to do it on the weekend. I don't know. I might be busy on the weekend. If I can catch it, I'll do it. But you know, like, trust me, I'm not pressed to convince anybody about Pyro. I'm not. My actions always speak louder than my words. My actions speak louder than my words. I'm not going to debate you if I know I'm winning. Like, you know what I'm saying? I know I'm winning already. So it's like yeah, I can go in there for Pyro. Like, I'm looking at it. I'm gonna go in there for Pyro, advocate for Pyro, right? But like, I'm not about to waste my breath, you know, and like try to convince anybody of what this is. Like, you're gonna see. You're just gonna see. That's it. Like, it ain't nothing to talk about. This not none of them coins that you have invested in. So you're gonna see. But I understand people traumatized. People be promoting rugs and getting rugged. Then they go back. They got to go back to their fans. Sorry, you guys. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like this project is different. It's blockchain technology is burning off of the blockchain. Total supply burn. Big Pyro. You know what I'm saying? Big Pyro. And I'm bullish on it, man. It's not financial advice. It's just something that I like. And I'm always a part of the new, innovative, trendy coins. Historically, was first to talk about Shinja, first to talk about Clifford, you know, first to talk about Vault, you know, just to name a few. And it is what it is. Like, I'm the first to talk about Pyro. So it's always like this before the crowd. It's always like this before the crowd. People be watching. Some people get in. Some people see it. And then when the parabolic run come in, everybody just attached to it because they know it's something to talk about. Like me personally, I'll be the first real YouTuber to talk. Like when caught down, like shout out to Rose. It was one person in my Telegram. She posted caught down, right? But I overlooked. I didn't even see the post, right? But I noticed like no, it was like one dude. It was one. I don't know his name. I do not know his name, but it was one dude on here that was talking about caught. Right? He normally record off his iPhone. I forgot his name, but he was the only person on YouTube talking about the caught dial. After caught blew up, everybody just started talking about caught like they knew what it was from the jump. Like they've been on it, like they've been yeah. Get in before the crowd. That's what I'm saying. Don't be a bandwagoner after we blow up. Oh, Pyro 100 million. Oh, Pyro's the legendary con. I knew I should have. Don't be like that, bro. Just if you see it now, get in now, and hold it down with us. But I already know it's gonna be bandwagoners. I already know that's a part. We part of something legendary, so I already know. That's gonna go on. But I hope this video reached the right people, and I hope I explained it correctly. I've been talking for an hour and 16 minutes. I'm going to get off live, but I appreciate all the support. Remember, Pyro is a total supply burn token. You can track it in real time on an Etherscan. Pyro will go through what's called a gamma price squeeze, where as the supply is constantly reducing and the demand is increasing, the price of Pyro will shoot up dramatically. We witnessed this multiple times on the chart already. I hope this video was easy for everybody to understand. It's your boy Yon World. I appreciate the support. I'm out. Peace.